Hi everyone, this is Jenny, and this is my website. I have been working really hard this week. I wanted to make some changes to my website and make it a little more entertaining and eye-catching to the viewer. So this week I ended up creating a bee master plan so that I could do my homepage a different way than the rest of the website. So let me go ahead and take you into there. So here is my homepage. For this one, I've been creating some vector art. I already had this picture right here created prior, and so I decided when I was looking at it, I was looking through my different artwork, and I decided that I wanted to go with the idea of a picture because that's what it symbolized before. It had the symbols in it. So I created a camera, and then for my tabs, or my buttons, I decided to go ahead and continue my flower theme that I had. But for this one, I decided to stick them inside a glass of water and give it more of a entertaining look, a little more interactive. So that's that. The other problem I was having prior to this was I really didn't know how to come across with a catchphrase. So I went and I researched a whole bunch of graphic designers and looked for some quotes that I thought would be good, and this one really fit, particularly with the design that I created. There are 3 responses to a piece of design: yes, no, and wow. Wow is the one to aim for, by Milton Glasser. And I was hoping to wow everyone with my website so that they are interested and want to know more about me. So that's my homepage. So for my About page, well, let me go back here actually. So on my homepage, when you scroll down, you can see the camera has a strap on it, and that's very important because I decided to go ahead and pull both the flowers and the strap design into my other pages to make them all correlate together. So here I've got my About page. I've got my flower, I can't remember what they're called right now, the buttons up here to take you to different pages. And then I went ahead and I added a design like the strap on the sides. And for this page, when I have more time, right now I haven't had enough time to really think about it, but I would like to go in here and maybe make some visual graphics right here to show how to show my different skill levels, and then probably take all of these also and put them at different skill levels, a visual aid. So that's that. For my portfolio, I actually had already put my pictures in prior, but I went ahead and I made it into 3 columns and so that they would be spaced out properly. And then I got really lucky as far as the optimizing goes, because one of my classes at the very beginning taught us how to optimize, and I had set all my settings to optimize. So every single time I've saved, everything I've saved has been optimized. So that's actually been really helpful. I did a 60% optimization, and it has never been a problem for me. That seems to be the perfect percentage for me. So that actually, I got lucky there. And then once again, I carried over the strap idea for the camera, and I've got my buttons up here. And then my contact page, that was one that really needed some help. You can see right here I was creating the strap, and I made sure that they were spaced out evenly because I didn't want them to visually bother anybody. On the home page, you can see that they're not entirely spaced out properly, but that's because the strap is moving around, and so I tried to keep them spaced out evenly, but I didn't actually put on a grid for that one. Okay, so for my contact page, one of the problems I was having again is words. I have a really hard time selling myself or selling anything. So I was having a really hard time. I did a lot of researching on trying to figure out what kind of words are good call to action words. You seems to be one of the words that was recognized as a call to action word. And so because I like to do graphic design and because I like to do vector art and try to make it come alive, that's why I said making your dreams come alive. So that's that. And then I'll just show it to my website real quick. So, except I'm not there right now. Okay. So here it is on the web page. I'm pretty happy with the way that that has turned out. I'm not entirely sure with the color of the wall. That's something I've changed about 10 times at this point. And I'm still trying to figure out if I want to keep this color. I know I don't want to go white with gray. That just makes it look dingy. Yellow it just didn't work. Blue was too overwhelming. There's too much blue in here. And this pinkish purple is working a little bit better, but I'm still not sure that I'm in love with it yet. So that might be something that I am constantly changing until I find the perfect color. So then we can just glance at the other pages real quick. So my contact page. So one of the things on the contact page that I don't know how to do yet is right now this is completely obsolete. This send does nothing. And it doesn't actually connect to anything. It has the form and everything, but I don't know how to actually make it connect. So I would love advice on that one, or I will end up researching it sooner or later. My portfolio again. So one of the things I have with my portfolio, I have a lot of different images that eventually will be going in here. And so, and I'm not entirely sure if these are the categories I'm going to stick to. But what I've done is I've created it so that you can click on each link, and there is a page for them. They're under construction. It's going to be quite a while before I get those in. I'm sure that will be in the portfolio class. So that's my website. Thanks.